Kush's movie review.
Yeah, it's me, Mario. Super Mario Brothers are back, and this
Ouch.
movie, wow, are people going nuts about it? Super Mario Bros. Starring Bob Hoskins and Joe Leguizamo.
Don't you dare. How dare you, sir? So, Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo, Super Mario Brothers. Fun fact. Um, I would be in the 8th grade, just graduating when that movie came out. Okay. And there had been bad movies before then that me and my mom had seen. There would be bad movies after that that me and my mom would see. But to this day, to this living day, my fish, April the 12th, 2023, my mom has still not forgiven me for making her take me to see Super Mario Brothers in the theater opening weekend because it was that goddamn bad. And I just have to sit there and take it every time. I can't defend myself. I can't say, but mama, I was 13 years. No, I have to fucking sit there and eat it. And it is the bane of my existence. And I don't want to ever do like a YouTube video on it. Like there's nothing that everyone has said everything bad about Super Mario Brothers with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo. And yeah, it's it's
It's one of those movies that
it's one of my scars.
over time in your brain box, you kind of like, oh yeah, don't get me wrong, it was a bad movie, but you kind of like almost romanticize it where you're like, oh, but maybe it was one of those movies
Nope.
that now
Nope.
was so bad it's good and I'm going to
Nope.
enjoy it ironically. And so you put it
Nope.
on and within 10 minutes you're like, no, fuck, no, this is bad. I can't do this. I can't watch this movie.
Yep.
It's
There's
so
a
bad.
riff tracks edition of it, and I can't even support that. No, no, no,
Which
no bueno.
and that movie is definitely like, because there's some people that you can polish a turd and all that stuff. Like
It's still a turd.
the star power in that movie.
Yeah, that
It was
Dennis
so
Hopper,
bad.
Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo. That should have been a good movie, and it was the first video game movie ever. So you give it that asterisk only. But there's a great. We mentioned it last week in the Tetris review. Go to the YouTube channel Gaming Historian. He does a 30-minute video about the Super Mario Brothers movie, and that thing was a fucking shit show. Where like, much like this movie, involved multiple directors, but for whatever reason, Homeboy decided like, let me. Something's not right about this shot. Let me take this cup of coffee. I guess it's hot, but I'm not worried about that. And let me just pour it on this extra so I can recreate, like, make it muddier. Oh, by the way, scalded this guy, and like, look, that was the environment. This movie was so bad. John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins were just drunk on set every day. And that scene where Johnny Legs has to drive the truck just in Brooklyn. We ain't even got to the Mushroom Kingdom yet. He's driving it through Brooklyn, hit the brakes a little too hard and slammed the brakes so hard Bob Hoskins' hands broke because the sliding door crashed into it.
Well, there you go.
Anyway, we're not talking
there you
about
have it,
that
guys.
goddamn movie.
Super Mario Bros. 1 out of 5.
Zero,
On to
negative,
the next
negative
no, okay.
10 out of 5.
So 2023. What is
Yes, let's
Super
get to
Mario
a
Bros.
happier movie, a better movie, a much more fun movie.
Tell the fine people
The
about this movie.
Super Mario Brothers movie. You have to say the whole thing, Mike Fish. The Super Mario Brothers movie, rated PG, a glorious 92 minutes with credits. It is
I'm tingling just
directed,
thinking about that.
strangely enough, this is directed by 4 people. I know it's an animated movie, and I know this thing is chopped up, so maybe we show it in half-hour increments on domestic television in international countries. But I'm not a fan of this 4 director bullshit. So guess what? 4 directors: Aaron, Michael, Pierre, and Fabian. You don't get your last name, fuckers, because there's 4 of you. However, this was written by one guy, and his name is Matthew Fogel. He is responsible for Minions 2 as well as the Lego Movie 2.
Oh, Lego 2.
Regardless of your opinion on those films, they both made money. So good for
I was say
him.
Lego Movie 1 was I enjoyed that thoroughly. Lego Movie 2
Movie is great.
Right.
Indeed.
Well, I know
Indeed.
it's still the best part of those movies. Anyway, carry on.
Uh, this movie stars Charles. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is your name, motherfucker? Martinet? Charles Martinet,
Sure, why not?
Keegan Michael Key, Seth Rogen, Anya Taylor Joy, Charlie Day as Luigi, and the infamous Chris Pratt as Super Mario Mario. Um, for everybody who had a problem with Chris Pratt doing this voice, you are the lucky ones because you have no real problems in life. However, I might want to introduce you to this new trend going on in society called fentanyl. I think you should take a lot of it and don't look back. Uh, don't take fentanyl; it's bad for you kids, and you might die. However, you guys caused a lot of bullshit for no reason. So I hope when you saw this movie, you felt stupid because Chris Pratt was fine, or you still hated it, and I hope you felt stupid for spending money on a 90-minute movie that you still spent money on. And if you bootlegged it, you still spent 90 minutes of your life on it, and I hope you still feel stupid. Having said all that, this movie is goddamn delightful, Mike Fish. The last Mario anything game I played, I want to say it was like Mario Kart Wii. Like that's my timestamp. But this GD delightful, dude. Like I go all the way
I
back
think
to
mine
Donkey
was
Kong,
Paper Mario on the Wii.
Paper Mario. Never played it, but
That was the shit
I
where you
understand
could
people enjoyed
like
it. I understand.
you play on like one vertical, I guess, and then you could switch it to another, and the whole thing. It was very weird. It was very
You went
trippy,
from
but
3D to 2D.
yeah,
Like you, it was paper. You became the size of a piece of paper. Yeah,
it was very weird,
yeah,
but very fun. Anyway,
yeah, man. I can dig it. I can dig it. I never played it, but I dig it. Anyway, um, with the exception of Paper Mario, almost all the Mario references are there, and just yeah, there's a lot of nostalgia here. You hear a lot of sound effects. And I'm like, oh shit, I remember that. Like, there's this movie was nothing but a good time. I was smiling ear to ear the entire time. I'm hearing a lot of people say the story and the plot was not very complicated. And you know what, dude? It's not Hamlet. It's
it's
not. This is
Mario.
also a movie made for 8 year olds at most. You might
But
be even out of age at 8. Like this is a child's movie. This is a children's movie. But if you played Mario Brothers and you're 50, you're gonna like it, and you can take your son, and you can take your grandchild. Like this is a triple generation
but also,
experience here.
when has the plot of any Mario game been in depth? At
Yeah, right.
most, it's the princess got kidnapped again. I have to save her.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the plot.
So, spoiler alert: the princess does not get kidnapped in this, and
What?
I understand a couple folks have had a
Cancel
problem with that.
Mario.
You cancel yourself, sir. Uh, Princess Anya Taylor Joy is competent and capable, and she is a fierce boss bitch, son.
Is she Princess
Eh.
Toadstool or Princess Peach?
She is Princess Peach, so she's fine. She's a lot of fun. My favorite character is Toad, played by Keegan Michael Key. Just
He is
just
great
this,
at voice acting.
just this itty bitty little ball of spunk through the entire time. He's like, "We're going on an adventure," and I was like, "Let's go on an adventure, Toad."
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Uh, at one point, they have to distract some guards to get into the palace, and you think the Toad's going to do some ill shit, and all of a sudden he just starts just cooking. He set up a little campfire. He's got his little pan out, and and the guards are into it. Like, oh shit, it's cooking some eggs over here. Let's get into this. Like, ignoring Mario just passing by them. Anyways, super fun, dude. Bowser, played by Jack Black, a lot of fun. And because it's Jack Black, he gets a couple musical numbers with the piano, and like it's just he's just rocking out, like doing ballads about Princess Peach and his love for her. And you're just like, all right, I'm feeling this, Jack Black. Get into it. Um, we get to Kong, the Kong Kingdom. I don't know. We meet Donkey Kong and Cranky Kong and Seth
Diddy
Rogen. Yeah,
Kong?
Seth Diddy Kong is there, dude. He's there for a minute, but he is there. Um, Seth Rogen, yeah, he's Seth Rogen. He didn't add an accent or anything, but super fun, super fun. Charlie Day does a great Luigi. Um, Folks worried about again the goddamn accent. Yeah, they do that shit in the first 5 minutes, and then they're like, I don't know, man. I think that might be a little much. Like, we we're Americans. We don't have that ridiculous Italian accent. But then you meet the Mario family. There's more than just Mario and Luigi. Like you meet mom and dad, and there's a couple uncles who bust balls, and I think there's a baby somewhere in the corner. Like it's an Italian dinner, and everyone's just like, "Hey, Mario, Mario, why did you and your stupid new plumbing business? Why'd you quit like a real job and start your own thing? You shouldn't have dreams." And it's just like, wow, this for this 92-minute children's movie, we're hitting some deep shit here. All right, if family's not approving of your life choices and etc etc, you know what, Luigi's got a future and you're bringing him down. Like it's that kind of ill shit they're talking to him. So anyways, look, man,
Do they
there's a
actually
lot of
refer to him?
references in this.
Do they refer to him as Mario Mario?
Well, it's they're still they get into this whole thing about the plumbing business is called the Super Mario Brothers. So they are the Mario Brothers.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's still
that's the thing.
Mario
So
Mario.
and Luigi
But at
Mario,
no point do we like see their mail like
Mario
Papa
Mario,
Mario. Yeah, we don't see any of that shit. But yeah, it's Mario Mario, Luigi Mario, Mama Mario, Papa Mario, whatever.
Mama Mario.
Excuse me. Anyway,
I bet Mama
I
Mario
super
is a
enjoyed this
great
movie.
cook.
She's probably a lot of pasta in that dinner scene. There's like two or three different dishes of pasta in that dinner scene. So
Not mad at that.
take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, am I missing anything
Or
here? So yeah,
take that
everyone's
with
like, why
take that with
don't you give
a grain of Parmesan.
no Parmesan references in this, but I'm sure it's already included in the ingredients. Oh, Mike Fish is upset.
Can't have pasta
Anyways,
with Parmesan.
anyway, Charles Martinet. Everyone was upset that he's not Mario, but guess what? He's in the movie and he gets to do that. It's a me,
It's a
Charlie.
me,
Like
Mario.
he gets those little voice samples
Woohoo!
in. Okay, your boy got paid for the job, so suck it up, have a good time. Don't fucking take this thing super seriously. Mike Fish, this movie did amazing numbers, broke all sorts of records. It's hard to differentiate. So
Didn't it have like
for
the
the
best opening weekend next? Like, it was like Endgame, and then this, wasn't it? Something stupid like that.
something stupid like that. This is the most successful opening of an animated movie ever. I want to say Toy Story 3 was the previous older, but I don't remember. This had a 5-day window as opposed to a 3-day window because of the
That's
Easter
right.
holiday. So it start open on a Wednesday. Um, they still count the 3-day weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 142 million domestic. Add 2 more days to it, $202 million domestic. Add worldwide all of that, $330 million worldwide. This thing is doing fantastic numbers. Again, triple generations. You, your son, and your grandchild can all go see this goddamn movie, and you will all enjoy it. And if you don't, you're weird. I don't know. Like
You're dead inside.
anything crazy. Maybe you might be, or you're just a cunt. Maybe you're just a cunt. But I had a great time. I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. I would like to see it again. I want to go see it again in the theater, maybe in 3D if it's available. Probably not, but like, yeah, this this was a good movie. Is it the best video game movie? I don't know. I think the video. Let's just stop comparing that shit. All right, it's
It's
done.
better than Resident
We had
Evil. That's for damn sure.
it's better than Resident Evil. Well, that first Resident Evil is fun. The rest of the series weird. But again, we got Rampage, Detective Pikachu. While I didn't see either of them, there were two Sonic movies that folks loved.
I only watched the first
Yeah,
Sonic one, but that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
okay, yeah, man.
Detective Pikachu, is
So,
that so? I don't know what the history of the lore is of Pokemon.
and
Is
I'm unfamiliar
Detective
too.
Pikachu technically a video game movie, or is that
There is a video game called Detective
oh,
Pikachu.
okay. I'll get
Because
that.
Pikachu isn't a character; it's a race. But you're following that specific Pikachu most of the time with Ash. But then they made an entire different Nintendo game called Detective Pikachu. It actually has this really rough, gruff voice, like kind of sounds like Rocket Raccoon if he smoked a pack a day. And uh, and they go on a whole adventure. But then for whatever reason,
But
they're
just
like,
not
let's
voiced
just
by
make the
Ryan
voice sound
Reynolds.
like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, just try at least.
Mhm. So,
Hmm.
anyways, I think we're past the whole. Is this the best video game? I don't know, but I had a great time with this. I recommend if you've ever played a Mario game, even going all the way back to Donkey Kong, just have fun with this, man. There's a lot of references. It doesn't have to be an important movie, but it's a fun event. I enjoyed it. I want to see it again. Port of
Super
fun.
Mario Bros. No, sorry, the Super Mario Brothers movie. Highly recommend. Check it out. Let us know what you think in the comments. Enjoy at wafflebox@gmail.com. That's the best. Did you hear that in the movie? Did someone die and then
Thank you.
that happens?
No one dies, but I
Oh.
want to say you do hear that. Like the musical references in this shit is crazy. Like at one point, Bowser and the little wizard Koopa was like do 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 on the piano. Do 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 do.
What's that? What was that? Was that World
Boom
2?
boom 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 boom.
That was my favorite
Mm.
song from Mario. And then once you got like I sometimes just waste time just purposely just do that speed up version.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I
Check it
bet
out.
there's a speed metal
Oh,
version of that out.
100%. 100%. And I will be looking for it after the show.
That's all, folks.